Hey, what's up, besties? It's Elaine Michelle, and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be talking about the Erin Condren bag that we have here. This is the leather bag that I got, the leather tote bag that I got with her recent release of tote bags. I opted to get the leather one because it looked a little bit more professional, and I'm like, oh, this would be perfect. I'm always on the go. You know, this bag would be everything for me, right? Well, it was. Let me just say that. I really like the bag. I started watching some people's reviews after I got mine. What I didn't want to do was watch any type of review or anything before, which would skew my own vision. So I tried to make sure I get my own stuff first and try it out for myself before I give anything. So on mine, I didn't really see any issues with the hardware. But then again, that's not something I look for, right? So I wasn't investigating, like, was the hardware really gold and stuff on the side. I was excited to have the tote bag. So that's my fault. As an adult, I can say, you know, I probably should look at things a little bit more. I guess with Erin Condren, I wasn't even focused on stuff like that. If I would have been going to like Michael Kors or like the Kate Spade store, maybe I would have paid attention to it. But honestly, as I think about myself, it's not really, unless it's like really bright or something, I don't know if I would have paid attention to it. But that's neither here nor there. That was my bad. I didn't see that. So when I watched some other reviews, I saw them talking about the tarnishing of the hardware on the thing, and I'm like, okay, well, I didn't really experience that with mine, but you know, who's to say that it wasn't there? So when I looked at my bag, I did have some tarnishing of the hardware. So I was like, okay, this is a thing. Okay, this is definitely a thing. What did they do here? It looks a little scratched up. It looks like, you know, it's plated and not actually gold. But again, I don't know what the specs were for the hardware. Was it supposed to be 100% gold? You know, whatever. I don't know. So I don't discredit stuff like that. But then again, I understand it's $120. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of money for, you know, your hardware not to look like that. So the bag is kind of wrinkled, but I mean, it's to be expected. It's leather, okay? And there's nothing in there to hold it up, to keep it sturdy. I mean, when you have a leather bag of this nature, that's kind of what you can expect. You'll get some creases and some indentations and stuff like that. So I personally was not tripping. So let me just tell y'all that. I personally was not tripping. I didn't trip about this bag until my bag began to tear. Yep, just rip it on apart. And I was so nervous, but I wore it, honestly, I wore it for at least 2 weeks, actually almost 3 weeks before, after I realized that it tore. And I wore it for a couple more weeks, and it still didn't tear all the way to like break down. I was so happy when my replacement came, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, this is what happened to my bag, and I'm being as honest and transparent as possible. I sent the message to my rep at Erin Condren. I'm like, hey girl, my bag ripped, and this is a pretty expensive bag for it to be ripping. So she was like, oh my gosh, you know what happened? We don't know what happened, but we'll get you something out. Can you give me your order number and blah blah blah. I was like, cool. So then she went and talked to the people, I think in quality control. So if you were some of the people in the very first like round of the leather bags, they had some issues that wasn't discovered until after these were released. Okay, there was an overall issue. I don't know all in detail. I can't remember what the email said, but overall the batch that came out was not made the same way. So I'm not sure if that included the hardware issue and this, but just know that they knew that they had some bad batches come out, and they've been replacing the ones that people have been complaining about because it just didn't hold up to the standard. They looked fine, okay? So that's the thing. They looked okay, but afterwards they just didn't hold up, right? So anyways, that's what I got from Erin Condren. So they were very nice and gracious and gave me a replacement bag. Now they asked me, did I want to get another leather bag? And I was like, nah, I'm good, son. Because by then I was like, I don't know if that's my zhush. Like, if I really want to try this again, I'll try something else and let's see if that works. So I got the gray one. So I got the gray one, and y'all, I am flipping in love with this. Now I'm gonna tell you guys some differences. See, now that I got both of them, I could be now I don't know how I'm gonna do this when I'm using my hand, but the hardware on these two, you know what, okay, I'm gonna put them side by side so you guys can see them on my couch, because that's what real life is. This is real life out here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys here. Look at the hardware difference. This bag clearly must be made at a whole different place. So if you guys got this tote bag, look at these. This is like really strong and steady and feels really heavy, like a really heavy metal. This one right here, this is not the same. We are not the same. We are Martians. Like, this is not the same stuff on here. I think what my feelings are is that these came from two separate places. Two separate companies are making the leather, and they're making the cloth one. So I really enjoy this bag a lot more. I'm gonna tell you why. There's a lot of give in this what is this, strap, in this strap. When I wear it, it doesn't, I'm not gonna say that it's giving me like elastical vibes. Like, it's not spandex or anything, but it's giving me a little give. So when I put it on my shoulder, it's not heavy at all. Like, I don't feel like I'm about to, you know, cry me a river because I have all of my things in here. I just really like the comfortability, okay, of the bag that I get from this one. So the strap, as you guys can see here, is thicker. This cloth strap is way thicker than this leather strap. Okay, so those are some things to think about. Hopefully Erin Condren, maybe you guys will see this video, and to think about with the leather one, because with the leather, it's supposed to be a more sturdy material, but in the same sense, it needs to be just a, you know, just a little bit thicker. But I get what they were going with, because this is more in line with a lot of my other bags that I have, like I said, with my Kate Spade bag and a couple of my Michael Kors bags. This is right in line with the strap size. So I don't know if they could have done anything differently. I don't know. I don't make the bags, okay? I don't make the bags. I just wear them. All right. So the other difference is in the straps, like these handles. This handle, I don't know what type of material it is. It feels almost like a leather, maybe pleather. It has more give as well. Like, it's just a sturdier feel to it. And this feels a lot sturdier than this one when I had it on there. Now, these never tore apart or anything, but it didn't feel as safe as these. Now, same design on the outside with the little the stitching here and the stitching here, same design, so I didn't see anything wrong with that. I'm just looking at the differences on the outside, trying to see what it is and what it do. But it, like I said, it has just a lot more give for this bag. So would I say go out and buy this one right now? No. I think we have some work to do here. I really do. I'm not going to bash them, because that's not who I am anyway. I'm not going to bash nobody like that. That's rude. But I will say there is some work to do on this bag. The hardware here, I think you guys can see it really good now. You can tell the difference in the hardware. Like, it's just not where I would want it to be for a leather bag. And it is tarnished already. Like, it's already tarnished. Now, if this was the look they were going for, kudos, okay? That could have been it. But what I think happened, to be truthful, is that this bag had to be made at a different company. The company who makes these ones don't make these ones. So I would stick with getting the canvas tote. And Shay actually got the leather gold one. So I want to see, because that one had a little bit more of elasticity to it from what the picture looked like. Like, it wasn't that hard toned leather. It had a little bit more elasticity to it. So I think when I see Shay here in a couple weeks, I'll show you guys maybe on my Instagram, and I'll show you guys some of the differences between there. And then you can help make your decision on the tote bag. I think that they should revisit this leather in the black, because I really love the sleek feel. And I wasn't mad at the price for leather, because again, if I buy a luxury bag from anywhere else, I'm paying upwards of $150 and above. So I wouldn't say that the price was bad. It's just that the quality didn't match up with the price of it. But I was grateful that they realized they had a problem, and they didn't give me a hassle. They didn't say, oh, well, you were carrying too much crap with it, you know, because I thought that's what they were going to say, because this wasn't something that was sent to me from Erin Condren. I wasn't one of the influencers that got it early. I had to purchase it just like everybody else, and I went and I got my tote like that. So I was afraid that they were going to be like, okay, well, you're probably carrying too much. Is there a weight limit on it? I mean, who reads that you can only carry like 5 or 6 pounds? Not me, okay? I'm not the one. But I really, really, really love this bag. I can see exactly why everyone has fallen in love with their Erin Condren tote bag. I will more than likely probably get the navy blue one as well. I'm thinking maybe, quite possibly. I hope that they decide to come out with more colors, because this is like super amazing. I would not mind a black one in this canvas style material. And I think that's why I went for this one, because again, it's like more classic-y. But I wouldn't mind a black one here that would go with everything, because I am a tote bag carrier. I love my good tote. I love a good tote, okay, honey? I love me a good tote. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this update review. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Did you grab the leather one? Make sure you contact customer service if you were in the like that first round of orders when they were released. Make sure you let them know if you have any issues. Talk to customer service. They are there to help you. Now, I know some people say they have some issues with them, you know, and that's to be expected, because some of it isn't direct. With most companies, they have to outsource their customer service depending on, you know, their volumes. And so you will have those issues, trust me. And this ain't no new thing. I deal with customer service people all the time. I got stickers because they get on my nerves, okay? So I know you have to be kind of patient, because you never know who you're getting on the other side of a chat or the other side of a phone. So just be mindful. But talk to them and tell them your problems. The more we address things, the better things will get. If we never say anything and just complain in a group, then I mean, we kind of just letting it sit there. Sometimes there are members of the team in the group, but it's better to let them know. Send an angry letter, an angry email, send them a message. They answer on Facebook. Talk to them and tell them what's going on, so that they can make the product better for you and make your experience better. And then you can say, hey, I sent them this and I did this. I did my part as a customer to let them know, and they didn't do it, and now I'm upset. Then you can come. That's a receipt, okay? That's a receipt. But anyways, I love this bag. I'm excited. I'm happy that they switched it out for me. And I'm okay, you know, the price difference. There is a price difference here. But I'm okay with that, because this bag is not unusable. It's just the strap that was broken. So I was like, oh, I might be able to find me another strap, or just get another one of these straps and just put it on there if I'm like really pressed for it. So I wasn't tripping. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Tell me how your tote bag is holding up. A month in, 2 months in, however long you've had your bag. Let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Mwah! KK, bye!